The origin of the photograph taken at the scene of Claudia's death remains elusive.
You figured out the make and model of the camera?
Yes, it is undoubtedly a Lensco SC817 with thermal imaging originally designed for defense work.
Well, that's good. It should narrow it down.
Well, it is relatively rare, but thousands have been sold for civilian use.
Okay, well, if we can't come up with anything more definite, I would imagine that we're going to have to wait for the sender to contact you with demands.
Got a minute?
Is this official?
No. Not that it matters. You can stonewall me either way. Could we talk in private?
I'll continue my work.
I hope that helping Jason doesn't get you into trouble.
Oh, Jason didn't do anything wrong. And neither did I.
So what do you want to know, Lucky?
Exactly what happened at that cabin the night Claudia was killed.
I have given you my official statement.
Yeah, there's that. And then there's the truth. Here's what we've got. Based on the phone records and the statements, you and Sam saw Carly at the cabin. Sam drove Carly to the hospital in your SUV. You called Sonny from Sam's phone, and he left the house. Now, the rest is just conjecture, but it's not going to take a whole lot of effort to mount a compelling case behind it. Sonny drove to the cabin and executed Claudia. Then the cabin was burned down to cover up the murder. Someone, maybe Max or Milo, disposed of Claudia's body.
It's a lot of speculation.
Well, that's the scenario that best fits the evidence. But I don't believe that's what happened.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. It was just a long morning at work.
Oh, okay. I hope your day improves.
See, when I was with Jason, I judged you an awful lot, and I look back now and I see what a hypocrite I was. I had no right to cast judgment on anyone. Lord knows I'm not proud of anything that I've done. So I owe you an apology. You don't have to accept it. I'm not sure I would.
You and Sonny are too smart to have handled it like that. Claudia would still be dead, no question, but there wouldn't be anything leading back to Sonny. Which means that something else happened. Something that made you and Sonny have to improvise. You're covering up more than a murder.
What do you want me to say? Do you want to hear that I've got nothing to say without my attorney again?
I'm not condoning what you do, Jason, and I'm not looking the other way. But you gave up your own child because your life is too dangerous. You knew Elizabeth and I could give Jake a safe and happy home. And I respect you for that decision.
You have a murder to solve, Lucky.
Yeah, I do. A few more pieces of evidence and I'm taking myself off this case for a conflict of interest. But when I step down, somebody else is going to take my place, and that cop is going to ride this thing all the way to a murder charge against Sonny and you.
How'd it go with Lucky?
He tried to warn me. He's smart enough to know this evidence doesn't add up.
Okay. Well, do you think he suspects that Michael killed Claudia?
No.
No. What did you tell him?
Nothing. He didn't press me.
Okay, this is gotta be really difficult for you dealing with Lucky because of Jake and...
Yeah, Lucky's been a terrific father to my son. I know that he loves Jake, and when I see them together, it's obvious Jake loves them.
Yeah, and you wish that things could be different.
Jake is where he needs to be. And he's happy and he's safe, and I owe a lot of that to Lucky.
Lucky's a good person, and I do know that he loves Elizabeth and the boys a lot. I just... Jason, I don't think that she feels the same way about being engaged to him as he does.
So, the arrangements have been made. I'm meeting with Sonny on Thursday. Discuss the truce.
Sonny thinks he's putting one over on me. But we got a little surprise waiting for Mr. Dimples.
The building where we're gonna meet, perfect for an ambush.
Do it right. No mistakes. This is your chance to kill the beast. You're gonna chop off its head, and then its right arm, and then you're gonna bring them to me on a platter.
Sonny has a meeting with Joey Limbo.
Joey agreed.
Luke Spencer acted as go-between. Sonny's gonna try to make peace with Joey and cut Anthony Zakara out.
Well, that's a smart move. Anything I can do to help?
Sonny wants you there just in case.
You expecting trouble?
Just being cautious. There's been enough violence. We need it to end.